Okay, folks, we're going live. If you see that full sign, that means we're going live. Okay, that means it's recording. Okay. So, numerical reasoning, short test 5. So we're going to look at the next page. Alright, that's not what we're supposed to be looking at. We're supposed to be that one. Question 1. Well, let's get a pen. Sandra and Abdul earn £300 between them per day. Sandra earns £25 more than Abdul. How much does Sandra earn per day? So first of all, let's start with 300. Let's split 300 equally first of all, as my first part of my calculation. So if they were both get equal, how much would they get each? 150. So as for Sandra, so the person Abdul. Okay, how much does Sandra get more than Abdul? £25. To make Sandra's £25 more than Abdul's, what do we need to do? We need to, hang on a second. We need to minus, we need to minus how much? £12.50. No, you don't minus £25. I'll show you why in a second. What?
It's half of £12. Oh, you split the £25. Oh,
you split the £25 into 2. Because when you take it off here and add it on there, it's as though you've added 25 on. Because that one's gone down by 12.5, that one's gone up by 12.5. So now the difference is 25. So now we have, so Sandra gets, what does she get now? 150 plus £12.50, which is Sandra's. So Sandra gets £62.50. So the answer goes here. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so £25 is split into 2. Take it off here and add it onto there. The difference will now be 25. Okay. Now, how much does Abdul earn per day? So now if you want to look at Abdul, so we've got to minus it. So 150 minus the £12.50. So his earnings will be now £137.50. And how do we work that? By actually taking away. And if you look at the difference is £25. So it's 1, 3, 7. Can you make sure your numbers are inside the box? Because it's a bit difficult for me to get everything inside the box. You make sure your numbers are neat. Okay, now I want to see this calculation on your work.
Yeah.
This here. I want to see all of this and all of this and all of this. Everything onto in your good. Sandra spent a quarter of the. I'm gonna change color. Sandra spent a quarter of the combined daily earnings, whilst Abdul spends 30% of it. How much did Sandra spend? So we have to work out a quarter of. No, of the combined daily earnings. What's the combined daily earnings? So we have to do now 300 divided by 4, which will give us an answer of
$75.
No. How much did Abdul spend? So Abdul, he spent 30% of it. Now, he spent 30% of. Okay, let's change color there. So 30% of 300. Now, okay, I want somebody to remind me the technique for working out 30%. Mr. Moyes, you were first up.
You do 10%.
Which is how much?
30, because you do 300 divided by 10.
Good, and then?
You times it by 3 because it's 30%, not 10.
Okay, so 30 times by 3 will give you?
90.
So that'll give you 90. So far what we've done right now, has any of this work been really like hard? We can't do it. No. It's amazing how most you got it wrong. How much was left over? So what do we do now? So we started off with first of all £300. One person spent £75. Another person spent £90. So we got £300 minus 75 minus 90, which always gives us an answer of
£135.
£135. Are you happy with that, ladies?
Yeah.
I said yeah. I said ladies.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's the end of question number 1. Question number 2. Question number 2. 5 identical small cubes and 1 large cube have the total mass of 5.4 kilograms. When 2 small cubes are removed, the total mass falls to 4.6 kilograms. That's illustrated below. What is the mass of 1 small cube? So, any ideas from the students on how we go about the answer?
Which one, the first one?
Yeah, have any ideas?
I know, sir.
Go on, give me an idea.
Well, basically, how I worked it out was...
Did you get the right answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says that we got 5 small cubes and 3. So how many small cubes have we taken away?
2.
2 small cubes. Now, how much did the weight drop by from 5.4 to 4.6? How much have you lost?
8.
0.8
And then divide that.
0.8 kilograms, yeah? So we lost 2 cubes and we lost 0.8 kilograms. 0.8 from here and 2 cubes from here. So what is the value of 1 cube?
Let's be half that. So half 0.8
Is equal to
0.4.
0.4 minus 2 minus 0.8. Done. So the answer here is 0.4. What is the mass of 1 large cube? Now, we know that these 3 will weigh 0.4 each, yes? Okay. So let's change color here. So we got 3 lots of 0.4. Moise, what's that? What's 3 lots of 0.4? Alishba, can you pay attention, please?
1.2.
1.2. So these 3 here weigh a total of 1.2. And all together with the big one weighs 4.6. So we got 4.6. What do you do with the 4.6 and 1.2?
You have to find the difference.
Find the difference. That gives you an answer of?
3.4.
So the large cube weighs 3.4 kilograms. The volume of a large cube is 64 centimeters cubed, and as small as that. What is the length of one edge of a large cube? Now remember, the cube is the same length, same width, same height. Okay? So length, width, and height. Length is the same as the width, is the same as the height, is the same as length. So we have to do to 64. What do we do to 64 to work out the original length? We have to cube root it. And the cube root of 64 is 4. What is the area of one face of a small cube? Well, the small cube has a volume of 27. So if you cube root 27 to work out the length of one of the sides, that will give you 3.
No.
So we know that the small square is 3 by 3. So if you want to work out the area is length times by width, which is 3 times by 3, which is 9. What is the ratio of the area of one face of one large to one face of small? So the small one is 9. What's the area of a big one? So we said this is 4, is that right? This is 4 and this is 4. What's the area of 4 times by 4 is? 16. Okay, let's just change the color here. Whoa, wrong thing. No, whoa. So 16 ratio 9 is what we start with. Can we cancel that down by any way?
No.
Then that is the answer. Finished. End of question 2. Question number 3. On the 29th December, what time does Holla Hay Zoo close? Answer in 24-hour format. Question 3A. 29th December falls into which one of these?
The bottom one.
The bottom one. So what time will it close in?
4:30.
4:30 in 24-hour clock is?
16.
Okay. On Friday 19th of July, Katie arrived at 11:30 and leaves half an hour before it closes. How long does she spend at the zoo? So 19th of July, which one is 19th of July? It's going to be the first one, isn't it? Yeah? So what time does the zoo close?
5 o'clock.
And she left half an hour before it closes, so she arrived at 11:30 And she left at
4.
4 what? 4:30. So from 11:30 to 4:30, how many hours do we have? On Friday, the 19th of July. So 19th is the first one, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. She arrives at 11:30, leaves half an hour before it closes. How long does she spend at the zoo? So question 3, part B. What time does the zoo close?
So it said every Friday in June and July.
That's right. So the zoo, I was just looking at that. 3 p.m. So 11:30. So we got to adjust our timing, folks. So it's 11:30. And we got to finish half an hour before 3 p.m. So she got to finish at
2:30.
2:30. So that would be normally the time, but there's every Friday in June and July they close earlier. So we won't be using that calculation. We'll be using this one. So how many hours between 11:30 and 2:30?
3 hours.
Exactly.
No, I'll tell you that.
Okay, no, 3 hours exactly.
Oh.
Because you're going from 11:30 to 2:30, so there's no extra minutes in that side. The number of group admissions are recorded in a particular week. What is the mean? Okay, I think it's something that we just done recently. Okay, Hafsa, how would we work out the mean? What would we do?
You have to do 24 plus 19 plus 14 plus 25 plus 30 and divide by the number of values they are.
So how many values do we have?
5.
So what number is it? What's the total number?
95.
So the total is 95. Good. 95 divided by 5. 95 divided by 5 is? 19. And that's the end of that question. Okay, put your hand up if you can manage to get the mean calculation right.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent, well done. Okay, the next question, question number 4. Okay, question number 4. Moid, read it to us, read it.
An equilateral triangle which each edge equal to 4 centimeters is tessellated to give the shape below.
Equilateral triangle means all the lengths are the same. Have you still got your pen in your hand?
No, it's this piece of
Okay.
little thing. There's half of it.
Equilateral triangle, all the lengths are the same, all the angles are the same. That's the equilateral triangle. What is the perimeter of the whole shape? So we know that each edge is 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, how many? 12. How many do we have? How many edges do you, how many sides do you have?
12.
12. And they do 12 times by 4? 48. What is the angle X? Put your hand up if you got this question right. Put your hand up only. Don't say anything. Put your hand up. Equilateral triangle. Everything is what is each angle? 60, 60, 60. Okay, Jazakallah khair, baby. May Allah reward you with goodness. Oh yeah, man. Okay, so the angle should be 60. Come on, folks, this is basic knowledge you supposed to have. Okay, how many lines of symmetry does an equilateral triangle have? It has 3. If 3 of the individual triangles in the shape are to be shaded blue, what percentage of the tessellation would be shaded? So we have 3 out of how many triangles do we have in there?
12.
We've got 12 edges. How many triangles do we have? We got 12 as well.
12, yeah.
Okay. So 3 out of 12. So here we go. Look here. So we want to know what is the percent. What is 3 out of 12 as a percentage? Yeah. So this is actually one of our classwork questions we'll be doing later on. 3 out of 12. That's the actual question. Now 3 out of 12. What does out of mean? Lishpa? Out of means it means divide. So 3 divided by 12. Now if I want to change this into percentage, the traditional method is to times it by 100 over the traditional method to change any fraction into percentage. Yeah. So now let's draw a line here and change color. Now we try to cancel which way? Vertically or diagonally? Vertically or diagonally, yeah? We don't cancel horizontally. Now, 3 divided by 3 is? 12 divided by 3 is? 4. This is an example of me cancelling, simplifying vertically. Now, let's change color again. Now, I'm going to cancel this diagonal from here to there. This way.
25.
So, 4 divided by 4 is? 1. 100 divided by 4 is?
25.
So 1 times by 25 on the top is? 25. And 1 times by 1 on the bottom is 1. 25 divided by 1 is really hard question. Bilal?
25.
MashaAllah, you got it right in the first go. Excellent answer there. Really difficult question that was. Okay, 25%, and that's the end of question number 4. Question number 5. Okay, how you find the paper so far? Was anything that we done there really like rocket science?
No.
Yes. Oh.
Hard.
Okay. Next question. Okay, Hafsa, read the next question to us, please.
Dylan is playing with the space spinner below. What is the probability of the spinner landing on a multiple A?
Okay. Now, how many possibilities do we have, Alishba? How many possibilities do we have? 6. Whoa, where's my pen gone? 6 possibilities, that goes on the bottom. How many of them are multiple of 3, which means in the 3 times table? That is, and
3.
which is the same as a half. Done. What's the probability of the spinner landing on a prime number? So the numbers are 1, 3, 7, 6. I don't worry about the order. 9 and 8. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we wanna circle the. Okay. Hang on a second. Right. We want to circle the prime. What's a prime number?
It's basically, is it a number that can only be divided
By 1
and itself?
and itself. So prime number only has 2 factors. Is 1 a prime number?
No.
No. Because it only has 1 factor. Is 3 a prime number? Yes. Is 7 a prime number? Yes. Is 6 a prime number? No. Why? Because it divides by 1, 2, 3 and 6. So it has 4 factors and prime number only has 2. 9 a prime number? 8? No. So what is the probability of the spin line of prime number? So we've got 2 prime numbers out of 6, which is same as a third, if you cancel down to a third. What is the probability of the spinner landing on a cube number? Now, cube numbers are 1 times by 1 times by 1 is 1, 2 times by 2 times by 2 is 8, 3 times by 3 times by 3 is 27. Now, out of all the numbers there, does the number 1 come? Yes. Does the number 8 come?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's 2 numbers out of 6 again, which is the same answer, which is 1/3. Okay. If spun twice, what is the probability that the sum of both spins adds up to 10? What we need to do for this one, we need to do this thing called a possibility space diagram. So we have 1, 3, okay, 6, 7, okay, 8 and 9. And 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So I'm just going to do 9 here and do a different color. Well, my lines are a bit wonky, folks. I'm sorry about the wonkiness, but it's a bit difficult to do them straight on this pad. Okay, now we need to work out of all the. This is the first row. This is the second row. So we need to work out which one of those combinations gives us what do you want a total of 10. 10. So we get 10 where? Here. Where else we get 10? We get 10 here. Any more 10s? 3 and 7?
Yeah.
3 and 7 here as well. Okay, any more 10s? So what question is that? Question 5E, is that right? The 5D.
5D.
Question 5D. So how many ways have we got 10 then? How many?
4.
4 ways. So we got 4 ways, and what is the total number of ways?
4.
No. There's 6 ways here and 6 ways there. 6 times by 6 is?
36.
So we got 36 possible boxes here, out of which 4 are the possible ones. So 4 out of 36, if you divide them top and bottom by 4, will give us 1/9. What is the order, rotation, symmetry of a regular hexagon? The word regular means all the lengths are the same, all the angles the same. Hexagon 6 sides, so that will have 6. And that's the end of the test paper, folks.
How come this is marked wrong then?
I don't know.
So I got 6 on it.
Okay.
So then